Hello and welcome back to the Cove with more Frostpunk. So we are mostly prepared for the storm. All that we must do is call back our scouts and our outpost teams, and we should be ready for the onslaught of the snow. However, before then, I happen to notice we have a new medical tent that new medical outpost that we put on out here. Trying to deal with all of our sick, and apparently it is just a little bit cold. So we're going to go ahead and just double check that all of those buildings are indeed warm enough. We don't want any of our people taking extra time to feel better. We want them to be as healthy as possible, as quickly as possible. Let's just see. And yeah, that's what we're going to be working on. Now, I happened to also notice while we were over here that there was an automaton just standing around out here, and that is not exactly very good. Turns out he is not really doing anything. We have a free automaton, so given that that is the case, we're going to go ahead and remove these workers from the advanced wall drill, and we're going to send the automaton out over there instead. If we can get that up and running, that is one of our cooler workplaces. So we would be best off making sure that that is being manned by an automaton. Also too, if we so desire, we could also go ahead and maybe build up another charcoal kiln. Depending on how many automatons we will have, we could end up sending some of them there and maximizing our output. But either way, we will figure that out in time. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and start things moving again. Our scouts have just arrived at Camp Vulcan, and there are more survivors, so let's go ahead and explore. As we approach the camp, we can see that its inhabitants are busy packing. They've dismantled a couple of huts to build improvised sledges. Alright, so, Ever the Skeptic. You're going the wrong way. The scientists mistook us for refugees. But after we tell them about the city, they're nonplussed. It's probably too close to the storm to withstand it. Well, you might consult Nansen on that if you reach him in the south. Their work is done here. We could convince them to join us so we could show them to our city. Okay, new site of discovered. The jagged rocks. Okay, so there's still some more. Bring them back nice and quickly. We'll flee north and probably perish. You know what? No, let's go ahead and escort them back to our city. We have plenty of scouts. Yeah, jagged rocks, we should be able to make it out there in time. It says that we've got 7 days and 7 hours, and our scouts are awfully fast, and we have 3 of them, so if we can protect those people, that's probably worth it. Now, that is an extra 18 individuals, so that is something to note. We will definitely need some more houses, but again, we will see what we can do. Now, again, if we can finish off our technology, of which we have only 1... 2, 3, 4 techs in total to finish. We'll definitely go ahead and dismantle those workshops and use that for housing and other things. But again, that'll all just be a matter of time to figure out just how quickly we can get all of that done. Also too, yeah, let's just double check that our infirmaries are indeed as efficient as possible. Yeah, that will be good. Again, I'm sure we're going to be picking up some more sick individuals, so if we can get that sorted, that would be nice. Let's see, is there anything else we also wanted to do? We could almost run another patrol. We could go ahead and make some pamphlets and increase our hope, but again, I think we're doing pretty decently for now, so I'm not too concerned. Alright, and that is, yeah, all of our heating has been finished. Same with our food, health, and shelter, as well as our resources. Okay, so we're on the final couple. So let's go for the streamlined prostheses. It doesn't look like we have any people who need to have any limbs removed and get a prosthetic fitted, but again, that is fine. We'll get that going. We'll probably build up a couple if we're going to dismantle our factory. We'll build a couple just to make sure that we don't have anybody upset. But either way, we'll see how that goes. But first, we have an issue. Okay, a desperate father, runaway child. Okay, sir, a man is here to see you. He says that his daughter ran away after the news of the storm spread. He wants to borrow a scout sled and go after her. She's a big girl, but she's always very impulsive, and she scares easily. The father explains, I must find her before she is lost for good. She's all I have left. Okay, let's equip him for the journey. We're going to try and help him out. Yeah, we're not going to try and stop him. If he can save her, that is ideal. So we'll do that. That is easily sorted. And again, we're not exactly hurting for manpower, so that's fine. Yeah, looks like he was in a guard station. I guess that's how he saw his daughter escape. Yeah, okay, that is fine. All right, let's also see. You know what? I think what we could do is build another. What is it? Another. Where is it? Charcoal kiln. We have a stack of timber at the moment, and we may as well make the most of our automaton's ability. So it looks like there is a spot that fits perfectly up over there, and that's outside of heating as well. We'll go ahead and build that just in case we decide we want some more coal. But again, I think we're feeling pretty decent at this stage. We have a couple of absentees, but again, that's not too bad. I think everybody is nice and warm. Yeah, everybody is definitely warm enough. That is excellent. And it turns out we can turn off that heater as well. Yeah, we're doing remarkably well. I'm not very concerned at all. Alright, well, let's see. Yeah, people are a little bit concerned, which is fair enough. Yeah, have to prepare. Well, the good news is we've got that sorted. We still have the... Yeah, no locations have been frozen out, so that's a good sign. Yeah, and yeah, we'll go ahead and build that up. Well, it looks like, again, more sickness is a thing. We'll go ahead and make sure that they are fully up and running. Charcoal kiln, we can send... You know what, we may as well turn the heater on for now and send out some people. That'll be fine. And it looks like scouts have reached Camp Compass. So let's go ahead and see exactly what they've found. All the people living in this camp are packed and ready to go. All tents are empty. They're leaving almost nothing behind. Alright, let's search the area. New priorities. A small group of scientists is finished loading their supplies. They work efficiently, but in silence, looking somewhat dejected. We're mostly helping with the evacuations now. One of them tells us, we used to study the Earth's magnetic field, but there are more important things to worry about now, like survival. Okay, so there's more ice caves in a fortified hut. That is not good. Let's go ahead and we'll escort the scientists. We're going to try and save everybody that we can. Yeah, ice caves and a fortified hut. Yeah, we're definitely going to need to send out more and more scouts and make sure that we are getting everything we possibly could. Yeah, and it does look like we have another steam core on the way coming in. Okay, so I guess that's not too bad. Again, at least if we can bring everybody back nice and quickly, that will be good. We should be a couple of hours off. All right, let's see. How has that affected everything? Hunter's hangar, a prison is chilly. We have nobody in there. You know what? I suppose we can turn on the heater. It's not like we're really short on coal. And then I guess we're going to make sure that people don't get ill. So we're going to spend... yeah, we're going to spend what heat we can on those. Charcoal kiln is freezing. That is... Actually, you know what? Maybe we go ahead and take the automaton off the wall drill. And we send the automaton... Hang on a second. Out to the charcoal kiln. Because again, it doesn't really matter how cold it is. No, it should be fine. Alright, so we'll do that, and then... Let's see, do we want to turn things up a notch just to make sure that everyone's nice and toasty? I think we do. Yeah, we'll turn that up to level 3. That should keep that factory warm. Same with the public house. Again, I've got to make sure that that's workable. Looks like some morning briefings have happened, so that's... Actually, no, that's because it got cold. We lost some hope. Let's go ahead and patrol. And you know what? Let's also go ahead and publish some propaganda. We're going to see if we can max out some of that hope. It also looks like, yep, we've gone ahead and kicked it up a gear. So we're now consuming only 57 per hour. That's not bad. That's not bad. And so let's just check our economy on coal. Yeah, we're still making an extra 6,000 per day. That is fantastic. In fact, we should probably go ahead and build up some more storage. But again, let's go ahead and pick up the next tech. We'll go with optimized prostheses. That is good. And then we'll also make sure that we have another resource depot out in the middle of nowhere. Not adjacent to street. Honestly, that does not bother me. We will go ahead and build those through there. Let's tie all of those into our network around the outside. Oh, and it looks like, oh, the advanced module, right, too cold, my bad, I forgot to turn the heater back on. That is certainly a bit of a predicament. Okay, so that's still livable, that's good. We'll have plenty of, yeah, we're gonna have plenty of everything at this stage. Okay, that's nice. And it looks like we have got some scouts returned to the city. A couple of people are homeless, very few are sick. That is good news to see. Let's just quickly hit pause. Yeah, people made it to Camp Meteor as well. We have some homeless. Let's go ahead and we'll build. Let's see. That's outside of the warmth. That's outside of the warmth. That's probably going to be running 24/7, that steam hub. No? Oh no, it's, where could we build a house? Oh, actually, that's just within the range of a steam hub, and that's going to be 24/7, so I suppose that will suffice. And then, what else could we build? Could we build a child shelter in there as well? No, that's just outside of range of heating. But again, we don't have to worry about the extra bits and pieces of the efficiencies, like whether we have the fighting pits for the children or anything else, so that's not too bad. Right, I think we'll leave that for now. That will be fine. Let's go ahead and build all of that out. Let's also go ahead and double check. Fighting arena. Will that improve? Not really. And then let's see about a guard station as well. It's not really much benefit. Okay, we'll just leave that one house where it is. At least it's nice and warm, that'll be fine. Alright, let's go ahead and check in on our scouts as well. Let's make sure that we send these guys out of the city first. Let's go to the ice caves. Yeah, that'll take a little bit of time. And then these guys are at Camp Meteor. Okay, the camp is built around a large hole or in the ice. It might be the impact crater of a meteorite. There's a block and tackle attached to the top of this steel framework built over the hole. Okay. We searched the remains of the camp. This must have been some scientific operation dedicated to the research of whatever punched this hole in the ice. Now the place is deserted and there's nothing of value to be found here. Large crater and a scattered convoy. Okay, carry on. Let's go. Let's check out that large crater and then we'll go back to the convoy. I'm sure that'll be more survivors. So we'll head out over here and then we'll swing back in that direction and back again. Let's see. You guys, yep, working there. You guys are heading home and you guys are heading out here. Yeah, that storm is definitely approaching, but hopefully we'll be able to search out all of those locations nice and quickly. Hopefully we will be fine. Alright, so let's see, what's going on over here? That's up and running. We do have one, yeah, a couple of homeless, but that's fine. We're about to get that sorted. Maybe, Let's see, tech-wise, yeah, only 1-2 left. Again, just double checking that we have finished off everything else. I know we've gone through it a couple of times, but I just don't want to miss anything if we're going to demolish all of these buildings. So yeah, in a couple of hours, we'll just have the last medical automaton integration. That should be fine. In fact, at this rate, yeah, in less than an hour, yeah, by the end of the day, I think we're going to be able to destroy these and put in some homes instead. So that'll be fine. I think we can probably replace one of these workshops with one of the child shelters. I'm hoping they're about the right dimensions, but we will see. In fact, hang on a second. Can we even check? If we go over to technology and workshop, what is... Okay, so it tells us our base heating and its cost, but it doesn't tell us as to its footprint. Alright, well, it is what it is. We'll figure it all out. It looks like we've got a nice amount of food rations as well, almost 4,500 with 50,000 coal. Yeah, I'm not really too concerned about our survival here. We're going to be able to keep these up and running quite nicely. Let's also see, yeah, they're up and running. Any others that we need to change around? Not really. No, we seem to be as well off as possible. Alright, but that's fine. That is perfectly fine. Alright, so in 6 hours we're about to have 20 more people come on in. I think we'll be done in... Yeah, we'll be done in 3. That is fine. Let's go ahead and... You know what? We're going to go ahead and get the foreman helping us out. If we can clear this up a little bit quicker, that is going to be worth the extra to me. I honestly don't care about the food at this stage. We have more than ample sufficiency. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and do all of those. That is fine. We have some people building up those stockpiles, so that'll be good. I think we're doing pretty decently. All right, gathering posts, make sure that people are out over there. Let's see, infirmaries. Can we go ahead and help that out? Yes, medical posts. Let's keep on spending all of that food. Again, make sure that everybody is as healthy as possible. Yeah, that's fantastic. Okay, so let's see. As of then, I think this is the finish. Okay, so exploration and industry, that is fully maximized. Heating is fully improved. There is nothing else available. Resources are as efficient and as powerful as possible. And food, health, and shelter has fully upgraded as well. All right, excellent. Well then, since there's nothing left, let's go ahead and start dismantling some of these buildings in the nice warmth. So we're going to go ahead and say goodbye to you, and you. You, my friend, also are no longer necessary. Let's just see, is that all of them? You're out in the middle of nowhere. I guess we'll... You know what? We don't actually gain anything from that location. Yeah, but all of these we can happily dismantle. So, again, I can't be bothered sending our workers to fix a problem that doesn't really exist. Yeah, okay, so all the ones that are heated, we're going to remove and make sure that they stay up and running. That'll be fine. Everything else we can just leave be, because again, there's no benefit for them doing what they're doing. Let's make sure we pull the automatons back, and we will send them to some jobs. Let's go. Let's see. Advanced wall drill, that makes a bit of sense. We'll send you here, and then we'll go ahead and send you there as well. That should be good enough. And our scouts have made it to the next location. So, let's see what the large crater has for us. It's hard to judge the crater size from a distance, though its vastness only becomes apparent up close. The camp is empty. Alright, so let's explore. Lost without a trace. The crater is fresh with broken ice around the rim. We searched the camp for clues to the scientist's fate and found none. Everything is in order, but not perfect order. It looks like they went out to do something and didn't return. Maybe they tried to descend into the crater and got lost in the maze of broken ice, or got caught by a blizzard, or both. We have a technology that is absent. Well, that's a bit of a pity of our potential efficiencies. Okay, let's go. Send you to the scatter convoy, clear up that. These guys will be back in 3 hours. That'll be some extra housing. But again, when we get all of that sorted, that should be more than enough. Let's just double check. If we go to people and the building here, yeah, we could potentially shuffle that around if that makes things slightly better. Again, make sure that all those jobs are finished. All right, let's go. Yeah, a child shelter will fit in perfectly. Let's go ahead and see. 41 children not in shelters. Okay, so that'll be 1. And that'll be 2. That should hopefully help out with a little bit of our setup. And then we also have, let's see, houses. Actually, you know what? Maybe we put them in here instead. There is... Yeah, it's all within heating, but none of that's within range of those other buildings. You know what? Yeah, we're going to cancel those. We're going to build them up over here because, again, the children don't need the benefit of everything else. So we'll build a couple of those just to be sure. And then we're going... Oh, wait a second. That's the wrong button. We're going to go ahead and build some houses in here. Let's go... Yeah, we'll squeeze 1 in there, I suppose. And then I guess we can't... Oh, actually, you know what? Maybe if that gets demolished, we might be able to put a couple more in there. We'll see how it fits. Yeah. That workshop is... You know what? Let's go ahead and disable that building. That is fine. Yeah, make sure that we're not getting any of those notifications for needing to fill up our workplaces with workers. That's just an extra thing to get lost in the mix of things. Alright, so again, 8 more people left over that for looking for treatment. That is fine. We'll happily accept that. Those child shelters are sorted. Yeah, that should be alright. Either way, we'll see how that goes. Alright, and that building is gone. So let's go ahead and check out these houses. We have... right, we have a road in the way. Let's go ahead and demolish... Actually, can we demolish? Yeah, there we go. Dismantle street. Let's go ahead and get that out of the way. Then let's go ahead and build. We could put in either... So if we build one there, we can't build in a second one, so we do lose out. But we could... I don't know, what could we do instead? Maybe guard station? No, that doesn't work either. Alright, well, we'll delete that. We'll take the houses. We'll put them a little bit further back. We do lose out on a little bit of efficiency, but again, it's not the absolute end of the world. Yeah, that should help us out. Alright, so in an hour and a half, we're going to get 20 more people. That is fine. We'll probably end up moving some other buildings back, who knows. Alright, so these are child shelters. That should be... Yeah, they're going to be a little bit cold. Make sure those heaters are turned on, just in case they do get filled. Alright, scouts have returned. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and send them way back out again. We're going to go ice caves or fortified hut. Oh, the jagged rocks. Ooh, it's getting cold very quickly. Let's go to the fortified hut. That seems further away. I think we can probably fix that. Who knows? Maybe we can scout our way back. Yeah, we'll just have to keep a very careful eye on this storm because we're getting to a point where we may not have much in the way of options. Actually, speaking of options, let's go ahead and go to the factory, and we're going to build up, say, 20 prostheses. We'll go ahead and get that done. Let's see. We have a fair bit of overtime going on at the moment. We can probably cut that down if we so desire. Let's see this. The advanced coal mine is normal. That's running around the clock. Let's go, yeah, turn that off there. I think we've got enough in supply where that's not going to be an issue. Let's see. Steam coal thumper. You know what? We'll leave those going for now. Discontent is fairly manageable. I'm not too bothered by things, so we'll allow that to stay as is. But we'll fix that up, I'm sure, in time. Yeah, that should be good. Alright, so let's see. What else have we got left? Yeah, just a couple of houses being built. That's all well and good. Plenty of children. Let's see. We have... How many children do we have? 146. Okay, so... How many of these do we have? How many... It says there's no children in here. Go to workshops and raising efficiency. I don't know. Yeah, we have, a couple of children inside these houses. I do wonder whether they get redistributed as more people come on in, but we will have to see. Alright, it also looks like almost all of the people have been treated as well. Only those in a couple of places are still sick. Alright, let's see. Who arrived where? Alright, the scattered convoy. The convoy's vehicles have been damaged by heavy blows. The snow is trodden and stained with what looks like buckets of blood. Yikes. Hungry polar bears. Oh dear. Inside damaged crawlers, we found several dead bodies. A few of them are torn apart like they were partially eaten by some beasts. Polar bears, we think. We'll never know for sure what happened here, and there's nothing useful for us to salvage from this gruesome place. Okay. Well, that's checked out then. Let's go... where can we arrive? That's 19 hours. That's probably not too bad. In fact, yeah, we're going to go ahead and send them to the fortified hut. These guys we're going to send to the jagged rocks. Yeah, so that... Yeah. That is good that we don't have, I suppose, extra people. We should be able to clear out everything. We should be relatively safe. Let's also go ahead and... Let's see, food or coal? I think we're going to go with coal for now. We're getting fairly high up on wood, so we will go ahead and make... another charcoal kiln. We'll throw that out in the middle of nowhere. That's not really an important thing for us. Yeah, we'll build both of them up there. Who knows? Maybe we can send the automatons and they can work on them if necessary. I think we should be fine though. Temperatures are going to rise by 1 level in a day, so that is nice for us. We have plenty of cookhouses. At this point, do we just go ahead and switch back to regular meals? I think we do. There's really no point in making any more soup. We have what is required to survive, so that is what is important. And yeah, that should be good. All right, and then we also have one more steam core. So the question is, do we want to make one more automaton as well? I think the answer to that is going to be yes. We'll go... Oh, wait a second. You know what? We'll still go with those prosthetics first. And then we'll build up the automaton. We'll send that to the extra charcoal kiln. That should be fine. In fact, do we have any... No, we don't have any spare at this stage. Looks like people are concerned that we're not going to survive, but again, I think we'll be fine. Let's go ahead and just make sure that we are producing as much food as possible. Yeah, we should be all right. All right, so let's see. Charcoal kiln, we can... Let's see, we could bring that to a net 0, but that doesn't really help us with our warmth now, does it? Where are our automatons? Let's see, so, wall drill, coal, and coal. Okay, so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so yeah. That'll be fine. We'll just have to let these be for now. That's good enough. Actually, you know what? Maybe if we do turn these on. Let's see. How warm does it get? If I could just select the building, that would be helpful. Yeah, we'll see if that does bring it up to a more manageable level, but if not, that's fine. We'll just bring back our people. The coal that they will produce through will certainly outpace the amount that the heaters do require. Alright, so again, a couple more hours on our scouts. That should be fairly decent. We're getting another steam core as well. That'll be very nice. Alright, that's still up and running. Let's also kick on the, yeah, that temperature on the heater there for the factory. Again, we want them to be nice and healthy. Yeah, making really solid progress there. 168%. That is excellent. Yeah, that is fantastic. That is really nice to see. Alright, let's see. Still, wood is almost maximized. You know what? You're still fairly chilly. I do question whether we should just move one from the wall drill and just send it to the charcoal kiln instead. But at the same time too, I don't think it's that much of a big difference. No, I think we'll be fine. We still haven't kicked it up to level 3 just yet. That is good. It's still on range zone 4. And we are producing an extra... Yeah, an extra 5,500 coal per day. So I'm not really too concerned. We should be fine. We could possibly build up some extra resources if we so desire. But we'll just let that see. In fact... Yeah, you know what? How about we go ahead and... The advanced wall drill has the heater on and an automaton working there. Okay, that's ridiculous. We're gonna go... and send some regular workers there. That'll be fine. But what we're going to do is start working on our steel output. I will send an automaton here instead. Yeah, advanced steelworks. Oh no, we already have one there. Huh. Yeah, we'll send that there instead. So that's both of them. Yeah, so they're now running 24/7. We're going to try and improve our steel situation a little bit more than our timber. Yeah, just focus on some of those things. Yeah, because at this stage we have so much we can just burn through everything for days. Yeah, we're going to be perfectly fine. Alright, well, you know what? I think this might be a good spot to call it. We're about to arrive again with some more of our scouts. So we'll check out those last couple of places, and then hopefully we can batten down the hatches before the storm comes on in. So if you do want to see that, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning into the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.